John B., you were the man, you were always in the van, for center staging ordinary people. You so care for humanity in our own loved Tiernagy, and you'll be praised across the miles from spire and steeple. Like the ever-flowing river, feel like your words had the power to heal the locked and sheltered, unconforming mind. Without them would have burst its banks, and like you never asked for thanks. Oh, nature like yourself loves all mankind. Many young men of 20 said goodbye all that long day, from break of day until the sun was high. Many young men of 20 said goodbye. We must gather from the books you've written with the writer's book that you were bitten, and 'twas easier to fill the page than not to write. As you looked out on sweet Listowel, as with you the town would soul, oh, you gave it your mighty best with all your might. We will celebrate a brimming life, but a life not without its strife, that stayed on course with courage and the truth. Oh, you freed us from ourselves and shook some bottles on top shelves, a life larger than most lives of me and you. Many young men of 20 said goodbye all that long day, from break of day until the sun was high. Many young men of 20 said goodbye. Oh, you brought us Maggie and Moll, the Harris widow and the bull, and many young men of 20 said goodbye. Oh, you brought us lovely sight, only the young with the young can try, and we saw ourselves through you with an honest eye. You put Lycrampon upon the map, and landed Knocknagoshel on our lap, and for the aging girl or boy there was always Andy. We now know about the stacks where you went as a bite to the legs, and the mountains are still there for us so handy. Many young men of 20 said goodbye all that long day, from break of day until the sun was high. Many young men of 20 said goodbye. Au revoir instead of goodbye, the outtear sad not at least with joy at the unrestrained expressions of our kind. In our area of Northern Kerry, oh, I might add, are mostly merry, and your words of blood left none of us behind. And your words of blood left none of us behind. Many young men of 20 said goodbye. A ballad for Ireland. O solace Éire nua, a new light for Ireland, so that we know our fate and fully understand. After centuries of slavery in our lovely land, why turn the other cheek to Europe's ruling hand? We have a vision and a mission as pure and bright and clear, with an air of confidence unblemished by a fear of independent thinking we want everyone to hear. When from an enslaving Europe we will vote no this year. The Irish people everywhere don't want to be enslaved. By the sacrifice of others we are already saved. The path we travel now with their blood and lives was paved. Do we want our country sold by promiscution so depraved? We are a generous people, good luck we'll not begrudge, We're freedom-loving people, but we often need a nudge. So when mad parties all agree, and from their stupor will not budge, in murks and opposition, we call them spin and waffle and fudge. They'll surrender our hard-won freedoms, the empire's for to please. So even our own fishermen can't fish the Irish seas. So Irish people everywhere, let's get off our worn knees, and stand up tall and strong with no bullies to appease. Ours is the only vote, 'twill be the last of all. It is a sorry state if we watch our nation fall. It took centuries to win it, and now the wreckers bawl. How could parties say they're Irish? How could they have the gall? Too much compromising will lead to a loss of soul. Is the accumulation of money to be our only goal? This Union Constitution will lock us in without parole. We've given more than others, we've reached our final toll. We must know by now, most politicians we can't trust. They have a special mindset to our nation is unjust. They squandered all our money, so now we're almost bust. So to defeat this Constitution is only right and just. So Irish people everywhere, let's stand up tall and strong, as we discard with help from this Irish song. Oh, Ireland dear, no Ireland, to this republic we belong, and by not being ruled by Europe, we will always get along. It is our right and duty to tell them when they're wrong. When we are a nation once again, we'll be a happy throng.